our team from the university, we have worked as young researchers in this program, and we have implemented VR, AR supported integration into this platform. So here, the purpose of the drones that we have, and we have plenty of the drones, has been enabled by a cooperation between the NICS lab that was sponsored by this project and lab sponsored by our university, which provides the UAVs that you see here. So we have multiple projects that we have worked here. One is using inexpensive drones to be able to quickly scan objects and create a 3D map of the object. This is especially important during situations when we have earthquakes and the 3D structure of the objects has been changed, and for the first responders to have information what is the structure of the area where they need to respond, whether there are block paths, whether there is a building collapse, and so on. We can do this in about 30 minutes. We can have a 3D model of the entire building completely. So as you can see here, on this screen you have the 3D model of the building.
Somebody stepped on the cable.
Too many cables, and so in the VR device can be used for training purposes. With the headset, first responders can see how the terrain looks. They can walk around the terrain. They can see whatever has happened in the area and so on. So this can be quite helpful for the training phase of first responders. You can show maybe the VR while the screen is loading, but we can move further, and we have other. Yes?
Yeah, the big screen there.
Perhaps one thing to mention is, through this project, not only have the nations adopted the NICS, but they were able to develop these new technologies. That was done through the contribution of young researchers in the project, which also gave them the chance to finish their master's programs and PhD through the project. Like in the case of, for example, Montenegro, they even developed a mobile application, a 112 application, for even tourists to use and to feed data into the system.
Thank you. So, in addition, you can see the VR. So what we are doing is using inexpensive drones. In 30 minutes, we have an accurate to up to 5 centimeters model of the buildings that we want to scan. The drones are out-of-shelf drones that you might have seen, but we can also use the more expensive ones that we have here. But the accuracy is quite astonishing here. Users can further navigate, enter the building. So right now, what you're seeing is the building behind you. We have 3D modeled that building by flying drones around the building and creating a model of the area. Internally, also the building was scanned using this kind of LiDAR scanners, laser scanners. In addition, we have the augmented reality devices. What these devices are, if you put them, you can see through, and information will be projected on the screen. So what kind of information? We have done full integration with NICS. So if someone uses this device and looks in the area that is affected, it will see the resources that are deployed in that area. It will see what the drones are seeing, so a video stream will be immediately displayed in the screen of these devices and so on. In addition, we have done also integration of NICS with this device for the purpose of mission planning. So what we have, I don't know if we have a 3D model here. The model can only be seen directly in this demonstration. So what we see is a 3D terrain, and multiple users having multiple of these devices will see the area in 3D in front of them, and they will be able to navigate and work with the or interact better, if I can say, with the resources that have been deployed for a given scenario. So this is a holographic map display that we are using for mission planning.
Okay.
I think this will be it. My team is around here. These are professors from the computer science department and business administration department, and also students that have worked in this project in their master thesis and PhD studies. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you want, you can also see and
Sure, let's see what it looks like. They always say you should never put on a funny hat.
yeah.
Would you mind to give me a second so I can just sign in? Thank you.
Is it working? Yeah?
Yeah, but due to the internet connection, it takes some time to load the 3D objects.
Okay.
But you get to see now 3D objects of Rome and also Belgium.
Yeah.
Can you see a round map?
I see. Yes, I see the screen, yes. I got it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it takes some time due to the internet connection, but it should load 3D objects.
Yeah,
Can you see that?
I see the Europe, it says Europe AR map, and on the right side it says setting.
Maybe we should have to wait some more time.
That's okay.
Why do we use Europe maps and not our maps here? Because
Yeah.
the technology, we don't have 3D maps uploaded and approved by Microsoft and by Google. So in North Macedonia, the maps are only 2D. And that's why we have some
No, it's
European
okay.
I
maps.
have an example of Orange if you want to see, but it's not in 3D, so.
It's
No,
gonna be
it's
flat.
okay. I understand the technology. It's very cool. It's like a heads-up display.
Yeah, yes.
It's smart.
I think the director has tried those.
Exactly.
So, gentlemen, we can continue next with the VR track from Romania.